welcome to or welcome back. So today we're gonna rank Speak Now. A few months ago I actually filmed this video. At the time we didn't have Taylor's version, so we have 6 new tracks in the mix. If you do want to go check that video out, you can do. I will leave it up there or link it below. My ranking may have changed a little bit. I'm not really too sure. I haven't really compared the ranking from then to now. So we're gonna start from my least favourite track on Speak Now to my favourite track on Speak Now. Before we start my ranking, I just need to stress this, and I genuinely can't stress this enough. I absolutely adore this album with every ounce of my being. I didn't know there was any possible way of me being able to love this album even more. But when we got Taylor's version, I think I did end up loving it more than I did originally. I don't know how that's possible, because genuinely, there's not one skip on this album, not one bad song on this album, and if anyone disagrees, they are wrong. With all that said, let's start with my least favourite track. Now don't get me wrong, I do love this track. There's better songs and I don't really listen to this one. If I'm gonna listen to Speak Now, I'm not gonna listen to this song. Next song on my ranking is, and I love this song so much, but I just don't listen to it. Like, it's so cute. I don't think those two songs have changed since my ranking in my other video. The next song wasn't on my ranking of that video because it is a new one. It is a song from The Vault. I feel like this one gets a lot of love, but it's just not really my thing. I feel like the other Vault songs are better than this one. One thing I will say is I feel like Speak Now has the best Vault tracks. But maybe I'm being biased because I do feel like Speak Now is just the best re-recording so far. And I don't hate that song. I'm just not really a country girl. Like, country isn't my favourite thing. That's why Foolish One is kind of at the lower end of my ranking. The next song in my ranking is also another one off The Vault. I don't hate this song either. Honestly, I also do wish that I was Emma. Like, I don't know who Emma is, but I'm so happy for her. The next song in my ranking is Again, I don't hate this song. It's just a little bit too yeehaw for me. I don't hate country music. I don't really have anything against it. It's just not my favourite thing. Like, I don't go to listen to country music. At the end of the day, Taylor Swift reinvented country music. The next song in my ranking I feel like Speak Now is probably my least favourite title track song, which is pretty ironic because Speak Now is my favourite album ever. I would love this song way more if it wasn't inspired by the thing that I was inspired by. I feel like everyone says this. I'm sure Taylor had to kind of attach the meaning to this song to something else in order to re-record it. This song would hit so good live. Oh wait. On that note, I'm actually going to see Taylor Swift. I'm going to see, I can't even get the words out because, like, what? I'm going to see Taylor Swift. And it's 3 days before my 22nd birthday, so that's going to be iconic. I'm going to see Taylor Swift. Ow. I genuinely didn't think I was going to get tickets. I mean, I didn't get them, my friend did, but yeah, that's actually happening. I'm never going to shut up about it. What was I gonna say about this track? I feel like on first listen I loved it more than I love it now, but like it's still really good. It's still a really good song. First, I wasn't too sure about like how well Fall Out Boy fit on this, but I guess they kind of do. If I was gonna choose someone on this track, maybe I wouldn't have chosen Fall Out Boy, but I don't really know Fall Out Boy. I guess it works. The next song on the ranking is next song. This song is so beautiful. That July night, sit on the floor, imagine we didn't watch your life in pictures like I used to watch you sleep. Next, we all know why this song wasn't on Speak Now. I feel like people would expect this to be higher. It's very popular. Maybe that track isn't as high as people would think it is because it is a little bit too, you know, for me. Now we have come to the top 10, and at number 10, I love this one so much. I hope, but this is me manifesting, that when I see Taylor Swift, like, because that's actually happening, have I mentioned that? Her and Hailey come out and sing this together, like, as a surprise song. Although, I don't really know what I want as a surprise song, because you can't lose with a surprise song. I feel like I would only be mad if Taylor did like a really sad song, like Bigger Than the Whole Sky or Never Grow Up, as one of the surprise songs. But other than that, even if I got a song which I don't necessarily like, I wouldn't be mad. You can't lose. You can't lose with a surprise song. Obviously, I've got songs that aren't on the set list which I would love to hear live, but there's too many of them. I can't pick. I just hope that one of the surprise songs is from Speak Now, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. Like, it genuinely doesn't matter. Also, my friend came up with this theory and it makes so much sense. What if on the last night of tour she announces the re-recording for Debut? She's just finished the Eras tour. I feel like something's gonna happen on the closing night though, so I feel like I have to be there. But that's the show that everyone wants tickets for. And I'm already going to one of them, so honestly, if this is the only time that I see Taylor Swift in my whole life, I'm fine. I just want to see Ariana Grande next, and I hope Ariana Grande is taking notes from, like, how to do pre-sale for next tour. I don't even really care about having new Ariana music. I just want Ariana Grande to do an Eras tour, and I want to be there. If I'm not there, then you will never hear from me again. Anyway, I don't really know how we got on talking about Ariana when this is a Taylor Swift video. I haven't heard anyone talk about how this is basically a flip of Long Live. I get all the kind of similarities to Nothing New, but I haven't heard anyone say this is like a flip of Long Live, and I'm the only one who said that, so this song is such a gem. I absolutely adore it. The next song on my ranking, I'm gonna break my silence here. I used to think this song was tiny bit overrated. I feel like the re-recording is much better than the original, so I don't necessarily stand by that as much anymore, because I still love the song. Sometimes I listen to it and think it's a little bit overrated, but I haven't actually thought that since listening to the re-recordings once, so I wasn't gonna say this in this video, or ever really, but it's only because people are always talking on Twitter about like what Taylor songs are about and like who they're about. I honestly prefer to kind of separate Taylor's songs, or just songs in general, to what they're about. I mean, sometimes it's quite nice or interesting to have knowledge about it, but like, I do genuinely like to separate what songs are about or who they're about to like what they are, because to me, music is like art. Music is music. Music's separate from what it's about, kind of. Like, I don't listen to it and think about what it's about. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, when people say things like, F Jake, boo John, it kind of makes me cringe. It makes me cringe a lot, actually. That also goes back to like my opinions on Innocent. That is such a beautiful song, but I do try and separate the fact that it was inspired by what it was inspired by. And actually, it's only recently, the lead up to Speak Now Taylor's version, where I was told about like what Innocent was actually inspired by. And if I didn't have that knowledge, I would actually be more peaceful with it. Anyway, let's skip to the bridge of this song, because it's one of the best bridges ever written. This is so iconic, like, just hearing this makes me so happy. I will say, the weather that has been going on in the UK recently has really related to some of these Speak Now lyrics, like drop everything now, meet me in the pouring rain. Oh, the next song is this one, which I can't actually listen to the full way through. Your little hands wrapped around my finger. I can't actually listen to this song. It's actually probably too high in my ranking for that reason. In terms of like skips on this album, there isn't a single skip on this album, but I do sometimes skip, or most of the time I do skip Never Grow Up, just because it's sad. We've hit the top 5 now. I feel like my top 5 songs are like fan faves, but they're probably fan faves for a reason. At number 5, just hearing that is so magical as well. So at number 4, we have... Now go stand in the corner and think about what you did. She was stealing from. So let's talk the lyric change of this song, because I don't really know where people stand with it, but on first listen I wasn't really a fan of it. I didn't ever feel like she needed to change the lyrics. However, I feel like the lyric change works. I mean, if you're gonna re-record all your albums, like re-record them, it literally gives people a reason to listen to the original. But this really does work in terms of like what she's singing about. She's saying that this girl stole her boyfriend, so that is quite a good metaphor. But at the same time, she's literally referring to him as a toy. I love this song so much more than I did though. I do actually like this lyric change, but I would love it if she released a version of this with the original lyric. And number 3. Glad you made time to see me. Busier than ever. We small talk, work and the weather. Your dancing, your sweet smile, all good to me, so right. Held me in your arms that September night. Maybe this is wishful thinking, probably mindless dreaming. And my pride standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that. At number 2, we have the legendary I said remember this moment. Get your baseball cap for a crown. November for our time. Screaming this is absurd. Please tell her my name. Believe in you. Bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. So my top track from Speak Now is the fan favourite, the absolute legendary. So, that is my ranking of Speak Now. Let me know your ranking of Speak Now. I am thinking of filming a video where I rank all the Vault songs. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you soon. Bye!